Woo! And what you gonna do? Oh yeah! Now!
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey yo!
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Rob Van Dam.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh! Viva la raza!
Hey there everyone, welcome, and this time we're going to take a look at the Iron Sheik. In case you're wondering why no in-package shots. Computer. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm not heartbroken, but I'm upset. But we'll get through it anyway, because here is the Iron Sheik. Now, Iron Sheik is a guy, I feel, that doesn't get quite the credit for his legendary status. This is a guy who gave us Hulkamania, whether we like to admit it or not. And basically, he launched wrestling into the stratosphere. Now, you can sit and argue about, Hogan's legacy, but this guy was the guy who basically passed it over to Hogan. So, I mean, some say, oh, well, he's just a transitional champion. But you know what they call a transitional champion? The champion. So he was a champion. He was a world heavyweight WWF champion before that was a big thing. Now, some might argue it was always a big thing, but I always thought, it wasn't as big as you want to think it is. But it was big. And he was the guy that paved the way. Hogan needed a good bad guy to beat. Iron Sheik was there. That's enough. You have a legacy with that. A moment with that. That will forever be remembered. He was also World Tag Team Champion. He had a pretty good career overall. I mean, he had some stumbles. He once had a match with Sting that lasted 30 seconds, and they didn't want to utilize him. That's simple how it was. So, most of his accessories are pretty cool. This turban is molded. It's really nice. The robe is really nice. I like that touch, too, because that kind of just, it kind of sells the Sheik. Now, getting it off is a problem because he is an elite and doesn't have those butterfly joints, but anyway. And, he has, of course, grippy hands, pointy hands, and fists. I was surprised how many hands he came with. It was really a kind of a surprise. He's cool, though. I like him. I mean, he's the Iron Sheik, so what's not to like? And, okay, apologies, I am having to pause because my lights keep wanting to go out. Yay! But Iron Sheik is fun. He's a cool character. He was around wrestling for a long time, and I love that they put the little hooks in his boots. That's a nice touch because, that's what, I remember most about him. And come on, he gave us the camel clutch, aka the Steiner recliner. I mean, you can't beat that. That's pretty cool. And this bouncy ring doesn't want me to let him stand up, damn it. Alright. So, yeah, okay, I gotta lean him on the ropes. But anyway, when you grow up too, I mean, as a kid you hated this guy, but when you grow up, you realize what his job was. He was to be hated. And those are fun characters. I like those kind of characters more now than I did when I was a kid. Which people say, well, you hate Roman Reigns, so he's doing his job. I'm like, no. You don't understand. He's not doing his job. Because, in general, I like heels. Not always, but in general. And Roman isn't a heel. He just doesn't want to defend his title. And I'm supposed to think if he did it as a heel, well, maybe I'd like him a little better, but no. He's just like, no, I don't want to defend it. I think the face sculpt is really good, as you can see here. Pretty sure the light's good there. Alright. I mean, it does look like the Iron Sheik. The articulation is your elite articulation. The arms don't quite bend as far as they should, but that's okay. Double jointed. Pins in the legs, though. That's disappointing. Pinless in the arms. At least there's that. For some reason, one of his arms will not stay flat to his side. Whatever. I'll probably have his arms out most of the time anyway. And never mind the fact I'm going to have his robe and his turban on too, because it's the Iron Sheik, man. Why wouldn't you? Right? I mean, why wouldn't you? I dig the figure. I dig the character. I mean, it's a one-off though. I'm not going to buy multiple versions of the Iron Sheik either. I mean, it's like, Junkyard Dog. I have one Junkyard Dog, and that's it. I have one Dusty Rhodes. Probably will get another one day, but it's many figures are one-offs, and that's a good example of a one-off. I mean, he has plenty of outfits, but one-off. I got some hope there'll be a Nikita Volkov. Sorry, those Russian bad guys are all had similar names. Nikita Volkov in the near future. So I could do that tag team. That was a fun tag team. I really like those guys. But really fun figure. I like it. Definitely one of my faves. Okay. I mean, what else can I say? But I like it. Taking a look at the Iron Sheik. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the YouTube stuff. Take care.